Recently, Gilbert Arenas had a lot to say. He said that the Greek Freak shouldn't pay the Dream $50,000 for his basketball moves, and also stated that he would prefer to make $300 million and never win a ring than to make $50 million and win 7 rings. Now, his co-host Rashad McCants has a response for him.
Hey man, I've been saying the Dame trade to Miami for 3-4 months now. 3 months at least. My sister good, man. Like I said before, the Dame trade is, they gotta do a package deal, 4-team trade, mega blockbuster, everybody's moving pieces. You can't move Dame straight up with nobody and enough money. So it's gonna have to be a bunch of teams that don't want to be in the trade, that need some pieces, and could get some pieces from the trade. September 25th, G-Day, Libra game. We out here. Do my dirt all by my lonely all the time. Definitely think Dame puts Miami over the hump. Think about it. Miami been in the finals the last 5 years. 3 years out of the last 5. 3 out of the last 5. And look at their roster. Dame better than Tyler Hero and Kyle Lowry put together. They've been to the finals. That team been to the finals, and he's better than 2 players that's on the team that been contributing. It's a no-brainer. And they're going to get somebody else to complement that. So it's going to be him, Bam, Jimmy, and 2 other motherfuckers who can really play, but they don't get no credit. How they don't repeat. Confidence coffee. So I want to tell y'all, I just dropped a book, Bum the Billionaire. Amazon right now. Go check it out. It's a survival guide. Help you to ascend. It's giving a lot of my testimony and all that kind of stuff to what I've been through, but all the things that I had to do to get there. See, a lot of people, former athletes in my position, who didn't reach the pinnacle of what their expectations was, allow society to really push them down. Not me. So I wrote a book about it. The term bum and the term billionaire are ironically subconscious terms that can be negative or positive connotations. So what I was able to do is take the word bum and identify it with the lower self, the low vibration. All the things a person don't want in life. And then I associated the word billionaire with the high vibration and all the things you desire. So if y'all give it a chance, check it out. Give you some insight. I'm going to be talking about it on my Facts Only podcast, YouTube. Send a link. Facts Only going to be a lot of testimonial throwbacks of where your boy come from. If you don't know nothing about it, you don't know nothing about me. How did I keep my calm and cool demeanor? I'm a cool ass nigga, that's why. I done been through some shit, man. I know how not to get triggered by certain shit. There's entertainment for one. We here to talk shit. And once people get the understanding that, nigga, we just here to talk shit. Got my family in here. What up? Y'all watching? Yeah, I just shaved and shit, trying to look young and shit still. You know? You feel me? Still do my push-ups and shit. You gotta learn something every day. What you learn today? I learned how to no longer suppress anger when you in a tight situation. Think about playing basketball. You in tight situations, you get mad, you fuck up the whole game. They be fucking up the whole game because they don't know how to control their emotions. Learn how to control your emotions. That's what sports help you identify how erratic you are emotionally. A lot of people are emotionally erratic. You like to react and then you don't take the time to respond. Response means you thinking before you act. Reaction means you just acting and you not thinking. How you think Kobe became a great player? He stopped reacting. When you start thinking, you start responding. Everything slow down. We got to start teaching the kids this shit. Stop reacting emotionally. You acting like a woman. Stop doing that. My shit's not working. He said Jan 2. Y'all motherfuckers can hear me now though. So yeah, you gotta tell the kids, stop reacting so emotionally. You gotta tell them to start looking at life, slow it down. Slow it down. It's not till you older you start remembering things you could have did differently because you reacted. Because somebody pissed you off. Somebody didn't pass you the ball. Somebody looked you off. I used to do that shit. I burned a lot of bridges by reacting to shit that I don't really... When you from where you from and you don't play that shit, you start seeing motherfuckers do shit that you be like, man, if I don't say nothing, this shit gonna keep happening. Then you say something because you ain't think about it and it fuck everything up down the line. You gotta start responding. And sometimes your response may not be nothing at all. You might not say a fucking word. You might just sit there and look at a motherfucker. And that says plenty. You could just look at a motherfucker and they'll shut down. Motherfucker step on your shoe, first thing you want to do is react. Nigga, just sit there for a second. They gonna apologize. Same with ball. Your coach get on you. But that's what the internet is for. The internet heightens our reactions. And that's why motherfuckers in the chat be saying just random provoking shit so that you can react, create a dialogue, and now they get the dopamine from talking back and forth. It's not healthy. Because we don't have a moment to respond to what the fuck is being said because we being triggered by words and things that people are saying, we don't take the moment to they just saying shit. See? This a nigga in the chat just saying shit. So like if you the type of person that can take something somebody say on the internet and just be like, yo, that was real, those are not people you react to. Those are they call them non-player characters. They are sent to be a program to fuck up your day. Don't let motherfucking NPCs fuck up your day. You the real player. You the real player. You the lead character. All of a sudden you having a good day, somebody come in and say some dumb shit. You be like, man, that fucked up my day. No, it didn't. You know what'll make your day brighter? It's called delete. Block. Remove. Once you delete, block, and remove, you no longer have to put up with that energy no more. I think people are really stupid when it comes to that. You can say what you want to say, but I don't have to hear it. Some 2019 Merlot, Napa Valley shit. $20 shit from the grocery store. Can I beat Pat Bev one-on-one? Nah, I can't beat nobody one-on-one. I'm trash. I'm too old to be playing one-on-one for no money. I got better shit to do, like smoke this cigar. What y'all think about Giannis going to work with Hakeem Olajuwon? Giannis going to work with Hakeem Olajuwon. What y'all think about that? That's the topic of discussion. Mr. Gilbert. Yes, I did think it was going to be easy. As you see, it was 10-1. If you was an NBA player and you was making over $20 million a year, would you go pay $50,000 to work with Hakeem Olajuwon? That's what I want to know. So here's the analogy. The analogy is, it is said that if Joel Embiid had Giannis's motor, he would be all world. Right? So, if Giannis, with the energy that he has and the engine he has, if he had Joel Embiid's footwork, what would he be? What would Giannis be with Joel Embiid's game? Okay, so you put those two together and you say, Joel Embiid is a mini-me of Hakeem Olajuwon. Joel Embiid is little Hakeem. Joel Embiid just won the MVP. averaging 30 points a game. So how could you say these moves ain't working in the 2000s when a center averaging 30 points a game just won MVP doing these moves? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Joel Embiid, the MVP, Little Hakeem, is 2023. He said them moves ain't worked since the 90s. Yet, in 2010, 2012, and 2014, 3 different NBA All-Stars have went down and worked with Hakeem Olajuwon. Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, Dwight Howard, JaVale McGee. But see, everybody's failing to realize what you actually get from this. This is what you get. You get access to Hakeem Olajuwon. Not just his post moves, his whole brain of the game. And if you Giannis, this is a countryman from Africa that you looked up to your whole life. This is, you finally get access to him. You don't think I'm going to pay $50,000 if I'm in my $20 million a year contract to get advice from Kobe Bryant? You don't think I'm going to spend $50,000 for that? What? You're not going to spend $50,000 as a young player looking up to your idol to go get access to him and have his phone number and be like, yo, what you think about last night's game? Hey, man, I felt like you should have just dropped pivot, turn, shake, shake, up and under. You did too much. You did too little. Why not? Even if you don't take nothing from it, it's the experience. But see, this is the difference between being a sponge, though. Like, you got to be a sponge in life. In life, man. When you a sponge, you willing to learn from everybody and everything, it makes you that much better. It's called well-rounded. Some people don't want to be well-rounded. But I say, listen, it's better to be well-rounded than it is to be one-dimensional. I've never been one to focus on one thing. That's why I just wrote a book. It's out now. Amazon, go check it out. The book is on Amazon. It's my second book. I'm one of many players who write books. Why not? Alex, you ain't got buckets no more, man. Know you watching this football shit. You ain't ready. Yeah, Renee, you gotta tell me what you think. I made the print real small so it fuck with your brain, so it gets you to think. $50,000. I'm spending $50,000 to go get some lessons, man. So what's the other question? The other question is, $300 million or $50 million in rings. This is not a question for fans, because a fan gonna say, I'm taking $300 million. But a basketball player gonna say, I make all this money and don't win? What's the point? Because we play to win. So if you are one of those players who say, I'm gonna take the money and no wins, it lets us know as players where you stand when we picking teams. When you pick teams, you're like, that nigga don't give a fuck about winning. Why would I pick him on my team? That nigga's willing to take less to make sure we win? Alright. Bet. We going a little bit harder because a lot of these guys on this team sacrificed for the ultimate goal, to win. Hey, Reynolds, that's what is that's ultimately what happens. The ring you win gets you more opportunities for money because you're a champion. It's how you leverage that. As a player, am I taking less? For sure. For sure. Because I'm a champion. I win in life. This is a game. People treat it as life, and this is the only thing you hold your hat on. You're going to take the money because you need to live off that. You got to live off that shit. Like, all right, I get it. You long term, you live off that. So you can't really talk basketball no more after that, because it's like you just play to get the money. Right? But the name of the game is to win. The whole purpose of the game is to win. Even if you come up short, it's like you got to go out there to win. And if your motive is to go out there to get paid, that means that when we get into heated battles to win, you don't really care if we win or lose. It don't matter about where somebody is after they win. And that's the problem with the fans and society. It's like, well, where are you now that you won? It's like the nigga's still living his life. You still living your life. But the one thing I can say after winning is that I won. Hey, you won a bunch, you got a bunch of money, you won. Hey man, I made $300 million. Good for you, bro. Good for you, man. You got a bunch of money. Did you achieve the goal you was looking for? Is that the goal you was looking for, to make a bunch of money? Cool, you did it. But a lot of real hoopers, we're not out there. That ain't the reason at all why we out there. We out here to win. Since a kid. Since a kid. Since a kid, you've been out there trying to win. When there wasn't no money on the line, think about it. When there's no money on the line, everybody's out there to win. You go to the gym, 24-hour LA Fitness, wherever you go to the gym and you hoop, and ain't no money on the line. Are you there to just fucking put shots up, nigga, and get cardio? Or are you there to win games? To leave and be like, yo, we won 6. Ain't no difference. And as you see, these Europeans play as if ain't no money on the line. That's how them Europeans be playing right now. They playing like it ain't no money on the line. I just want to win. You get them in the press conference and ask them questions. They don't give a fuck about nothing else but winning. They don't give a fuck about them stats. I do whatever my team needs me to do to win the game. You need me to do triple-double? I do triple-double. I do triple double. You want me do triple double? I do triple double. Me block shot? I block shot. I block shot. Oh, they just want the 300 mil, 400 mil. I don't think a lot of these players now could survive back then when the money was less, because the expectation of you coming in and fucking proving that you can play is way greater than it is now. Fuck 300, nigga. You struggling. You going for 75. Shit, 65 was our max. 65 million was the max. You best believe making 25 million was something big from where I'm from. I ain't make 25 million. I take 30. What? What you mean? What a 300? Yeah, that sets me apart from everybody. But god damn, that's a lot, right? But you mean to tell me that 50 not a lot? 50 not a lot? $50 is a lot. $50 is a lot.